So every time we read the word heaven in the Bible, we have to ask ourselves, which heaven is it talking about? We got a few options here. We have to actually dig into it. Sometimes it's immediately obvious from the context. Other times you have to scratch your head and pray about it and think about it and read some commentaries about it and figure it out. But we have to ask ourselves, when it says there's going to be a new heavens, does it just mean, well, God's always going to make a new earth and a new atmosphere around the earth? Is it that heaven? Or is is it the whole cosmos is going to be remade too? Or is that? Or is it also the spiritual realm, the third heaven, the paradise where God is? Is he going to remake that as well? Which one is it? How is he going to do it? Well, let's look back at Revelation 21. We've got a couple of clues here. It says, when John says, then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. So we're like, all right, well, John, which heaven is it? We've got a few options here. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. But then in verse 2, he says, coming out of heaven from God. There's this holy city coming out of heaven. So it's the same word there, used twice, heaven and heaven are both underlined. Because they're so close in proximity, it's most likely that he's using the same meaning for that word. And so he says, I see a new heaven. And then this heaven is the city of God coming down out of the spiritual realm onto the earth. And so that's the first clue. The second clue, continue the next slide here. At the very end of this whole section we read, he says, verse 5, and he who was seated on the throne said, behold, I am making all things new. Now that's a huge, it's more than a clue. All things are going to be made new. That must also include paradise, this third heaven, this intermediate state, this temporary heaven that's there right now. All of that is going to be made new as well. So we have this slide here just listing out, just to keep it clear for us, the 4 types of heaven. I always would say there was 3 types of heaven, but I'm wrong. There's 4, because there's the final heaven too, which we haven't seen yet, right? The blue sky, the cosmos, the current spiritual realm / paradise, and then the new and final heaven. So there's 4 types of heaven.
When you like and subscribe, this video reaches more people.